Honestly, seeing this video is so heartbreaking. Justice Crack is a man who speaks for the people, who enlightens the people on the dealings of Nigeria, who tries to show you your rights, who speaks for the masses, not just for one person. And the way they treat him like a criminal is heartbreaking. A man that did nothing wrong but create awareness, not to create a ruckus in the army, not to be insightful like they would love to say. See, if in today's world we do not take our rights seriously and at least learn the laws of Nigeria, we would always fall for things like this. They are banking on the fact that majority of Nigerians don't know their rights and don't know the laws. They would try to say Justice Crack was inciting violence, but it is not true. What he was doing is expressing himself, creating awareness. That's all he did. But they can try to twist it and turn it. In a land where bandits are coming with their full face and nothing is being done. They literally spit in the face of the government and the military and all of them, and they do absolutely nothing. But when it comes to the average Nigerian, they have so much strength. What the military have done right now is against the law. There is no part under the law, under the Constitutional Act, that gives them permission to do what they did. You need to learn your laws as people. That's the only thing that will save your life. They will try to tell you that your voices don't matter. They will deem you as content creators. They will try to suppress you in every single way they can. Imagine if we all had platforms. Because one thing that Justice Crack is lucky for right now is that he at least created a platform that people look at Mama P. Do you realize what she's doing, standing for the people? That scream, she was screaming alone like, oh, that woman is a warrior. Because if I was to scream as loud as she did, I think I would lose my voice or probably have a stroke. See how they stand for you. Imagine if we all had the strong platforms. They cannot touch everybody. They can't. But they would love to silence other people. But please, let's even look at what happens if you get arrested. It is important to educate yourself. Listen to this, save this video so you know. The main law that protects you, everything starts from the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999. It guarantees your fundamental human rights, right? Including the rights to personal liberty, rights to dignity, no torture or inhumane treatment. You have the right to fair hearing. You have the right to freedom of expression. Be very careful with this also, freedom of expression, because if you defame a person, you will be charged to court. If you carry information that is not authentic, your freedom will be cut. We have all these laws that protect Nigerians, but the problem is they do not enforce it. They try to make us scared of ourselves in society. They try to make you small. They try to make you feel scared that your rights don't matter, but they do. Do not become one of those people that doesn't have a platform, doesn't have a voice, because when I say they will dispose of you and no one will say nothing. You have the right, if you're ever being detained, to contact your family and your lawyer. Let me keep going. What the military or DSS or whatever agency did is completely illegal. An arrest or detention is unlawful if no clear reasons is given. You are held without being charged. You are denied a lawyer. You are tortured or threatened. You are detained indefinitely. The military picks you up without legal backing. They have no legal right to do this. To literally kidnap you and abduct you, that is inhumane and is not by the law. They have no rights. We have been taught for years to be afraid of the military and the police and all this, and we have given them their due respect, but never should it trample upon human rights and our rights as Nigerians. These are your rights if you are being arrested. You have the right to know why you have been arrested. You have the right to remain silent. So if you choose not to speak, you have that right. They have no right to go through your personal belongings, your phone, or anything like that. We have had issues with police digging into people's phones. They do not have that right. You have the right to always have a lawyer before saying anything. You have the right to contact your family or someone you trust. You have the right to be taken to court within 24 or 48 hours max. You have the right to not be tortured or treated inhumanely. You have the right to dignity, no beatings, no threats, no humiliation. You have the right to a fair hearing in court. You have the right to refuse to sign anything you do not understand. Sometimes they will try to make you sign a confession out of stress. They don't have the right to make you do that. You have the right to bail depending on the offense. If there's one thing you do as a Nigerian, is please educate yourself on the laws that affect your day-to-day activity. Because what we have been putting up with is unacceptable. And the fact that our leaders saying absolutely nothing. We have bandits running around. We have certain people in power who take advantage of the system and steal money from the system, from Nigerian citizens, but yet they move around freely. We have all seen it. There is no debating it. There is no allegedly on this one. We see it. Their names.
You people cannot. Anybody went to somewhere, all of us go gather time. You cannot. No level. Because the fee say they don't successfully put fear for everybody's mind. The fee say nobody don't get mind to say them. Now we take care around the food building. CSS pass 150. We cannot come down. With the say they say, touch somewhere. You want fight now? Touch somewhere. Are you mad? CSS, I know you are watching me now. Oh, go kill all of you now. Touch somewhere.
Imagine you unlawfully detained Justice Crack, and then now you have the audacity to want to go after Showore that is trying to speak for the man's rights. You people think you have power. You see what you're doing today? You tell Nigerians not to protest, which is our legal rights, as long as we're not creating a disturbance. It is our legal right to speak. But you see the way the government is staying silent right now. The exact same thing you're worried about is the exact same thing that will happen when you push people to the limits where they feel they do not have anything else to lose, because you want to kill us in this country. I am frustrated every day. You want to kill us. You now want to take our voices. And then they will tell you, oh, you should pay more tax. You people are all mad. The very same thing you are scared of is the very same thing that will happen. And at that point, there is no stopping it. Because Nigerians are not stupid. You have the power to give us a good nation. You have the power to give us the best nation in the world, but you say no. You take. You silence, like, bruh. Nigerians, you have rights. You have rights. You might be killed because of your rights, but you still have rights. Do not forget them. Go learn the law. Be aware of what's going on. Be aware of what you should or should not do. But we have rights. And this thing will turn into something else. Just watch.